Today's question is from a Bain consultant from, so I'll not disclose the name of the office for obvious reasons, but what he's asking is, I've been with the firm for almost 1 year and I haven't got staffed on even a single project of my liking. So it's really getting frustrated and what should I do? So buddy, I understand what you must be going through. It's tough to keep on working on something that you don't enjoy as much. On top of that, I know consulting is extremely rigorous. Yeah, so that much amount of effort on something that you not necessarily love is tough. But here is what I suggest. Okay, a few points I would like to talk about. First of all, relax. You are not alone. This happens to a lot of first year consultants. Okay, so there are a lot of factors at play: demand, supply, timing, about when you got off the project at that time, what projects were available, the profile match, and so many of these things. And because of that, a lot of first year consultants feel that the kind of projects for which we joined this firm, they are not happening. Okay, but yeah, things fall in place slowly. So relax a bit, first of all. Second, start enjoying the project that you are working on. So that might not be the ideal project that you wanted to get staffed on, but given the fact that somebody is spending so much money by giving this consulting assignment to a top consulting company, which means it's a difficult problem, it's a challenging problem to solve, and I'm sure you will learn a lot out of it. Now coming back to the project of your liking or your need. Okay, so first of all, do a realistic evaluation of your liking or your need. Okay, do a kind of feasibility check. Okay, so for example, if you always wanted to work on a telecom strategy project, then just check in last 8 months, 10 months, 1 year, whether your office has won any new client or any new project of this type or not. Okay, because if they haven't won anything, of course you wouldn't get that kind of a project. Okay, secondly, see, understand these days in a lot of regions, consulting business is tough. Okay, and in tough environment, it's very difficult to do an experimentation and staff somebody with, let's say, a finance background on an operations project. Okay, so just check whether your need, your liking is a feasibility or not. If it is not, then give it some time. Okay, you will get a good project or a project of your liking in some time. That's second. Okay. Thirdly, check whether you are communicating your need to right stakeholders or not. Okay, so I'm sure your firm would have allocated you a mentor, a very senior principal partner level person. You will have your own practice partner. You will have staffing coordinator. So all these three people, which are very, very important stakeholders in the system, are they aware of your need? Are they aware that you would like to get exposed to this kind of project? And are you communicating that proactively at right time? So for example, if you are staffed on a project right now, okay, and your project is getting over in 15 days. So 15 days prior to that, right, which is basically 15 days prior to end of your project, are you proactively telling and reminding everyone that, can you please check whether this kind of staffing is possible for me? Okay, so I'll extend that proactiveness point, in fact, a little bit further. Okay, so I hope that you are not just sitting and expecting that a very good project will actually fall into your lap, because this is never going to happen. Okay, it's very competitive within the consulting company to get a good project. In fact, I always tell people who are preparing for consulting as well that if you think that getting into consulting is tough, then wait till you are inside the company, because then the fight for those really marquee projects is even more intense. Okay, so be proactive, and especially if your liking or your need is for the project which is very different from your current profile, then you really have to put in effort. Yeah, just my own example I'll give you. So I always wanted to work on a government project, but I had nothing on my CV to align with the government work. Okay, and in first year, not a single staffing on government project. Okay, so in second year I learned my lesson, and whenever I used to have any bandwidth, I used to approach to partners who are leading the government work and tell them that, is there anything that I can do to help you out? Okay, so some of them gave me some research work, a couple of them gave me a proposal work, and one of those proposals converted and I got a chance to work on the government project. And that too, I was really lucky, I got a chance to work with a Prime Minister office of a European country. So this happened because of the proactiveness. Okay, so see, there are so many factors that we should be considering. Okay, so see, in your case, what is it that needs to be executed? If you think that all of these things are done, or these are fine, but I'm still not getting what I really want, then I would say, consider other options. Okay, life is too short to keep on doing something that you don't like. Okay, consider other consulting companies, other corporate roles where you think you will be able to do the kind of work that you really wanted to do. Okay, so that's my advice. I hope this helps. Okay, thanks a lot and all the best.